and welcome to Bard Shots. I'm Luke, your humble bard and game master. Tonight we're doing something quite special. We're recording our session 0 for our first ever Bard Shots campaign. As Bard Shots has grown, we've played a whole range of one-shots and duets, spotlighted many indie systems and dipped into some of the bigger names too. That's not going anywhere. That content is like the heart and soul of the show, but all of this started really because I met a lot of incredible people with a shared love of Dungeons and Dragons. So for a while now, I've been thinking about how to build a campaign and how to bring some of those people on board to play with me longer term and not just dipping in and out for one-shots. However, we wanted this to have a Bard Shot twist. So thankfully, these brave souls here have all decided to come along for the ride. Whether they feel that way in a couple of sessions or not, we'll see. But what is the twist that's going on with this? So, this will technically be a D&D campaign, but not solely. First, these players will have a traditional D&D character exploring the ancient Forgotten Realms in one of... have a Kids on Bikes character. Because I want to put their acting skills to the test. No, because they'll be playing in a fictional British town of our own creation that you'll see us build shortly, navigating a small town mystery, and all of these characters will share something in common. They all love D&D too. It is very much going to be inspired by things like Stranger Things, Jumanji, Page Master, the Dungeons Daddies podcast. And like those stories, this tale will blur the lines between fantasy and reality. So through the teens' investigation in the modern world, something will happen. We won't spoil what will happen because none of these guys know yet, but at some point the boundary between the table and the Forgotten Realms won't quite be so solid. And what then happens is that these people won't just be playing D&D, they'll be living it. So, across the campaign, you'll see us switching between these two systems because I don't like to make life easy for any of us. Sometimes probably within the same episode, actually. The modern world will influence the fantasy one, and the fantasy one will leave its mark on the modern one too. So there may be aspects where research that's done in the modern world could give their D&D characters unexpected inspiration. We may also see that the experiences in the Forgotten Realms shape these teenagers and make them act differently when they're back home. But before we get into that, we need to know who these people are. So, the wonderful humans that have agreed to join me on this strange double life of a campaign are all Bard Shots regulars or have been in at least one show before, so you will recognise their faces, but we're going to give them an intro regardless. So, we have Abby.
Hello.
Jake.
Hello.
Anna.
Hello.
Connor.
Hello.
Amy.
Hello.
And Johnny.
Hello.
So, throughout the story, we may have some guests along the way, some familiar faces if you've watched the show before, but that remains quietly mysterious for now, at least. But let's stop teasing what could happen, and let's get into what absolutely will happen, and let's build this world together. So, guys, we will treat this like any other session 0. We've already talked a little bit about things, but we will be going back over bits and pieces. We'll start with kind of tones, expectations, and what have you. And then jump into your Kids on Bikes characters, and then the slightly easier one of your D&D characters, probably, because we're much more used to building D&D than anything else. So, in terms of the tone of the game, this will lean much more on the sort of light-hearted side, high fantasy adventure. Well, obviously in the D&D world, high fantasy adventure. In the modern world, probably much more of a mystery, a coming-of-age story for your teenagers to explore the world, find themselves, and figure out maybe some unknown confidence, some new skills, what they want to do maybe in their future life. There may be elements of horror as we go on. It won't be that in-depth though, not like some of the other games that we've played before. I'm not going to do the whole 10 candles thing. I think Connor and Johnny would probably come for me if I went down that route again. Obviously, there will be a chance in both the modern world, depending what you do, but absolutely in the D&D world, of your characters being hurt. There being, if I want to use a film analogy, mild peril. For your Kids on Bikes characters. It all depends on what you get up to. It is much more likely that your Kids on Bikes characters will be okay, may suffer a little bit of harm here and there, depending what scrapes you get into. But your D&D characters, as you'd expect, fighting monsters and all sorts, are much more likely to be in danger than anything else. but I'm sure that'll be fine and nothing we're not all used to. In terms of the content of this, as I say, it's much more light-hearted. We're not going to go too much into the horror elements that badly. You will all get sent a content checklist just to make sure that we're all on board and I know what people do want to see and what people don't want to see. Some bits that probably will come up, particularly on the Kids on Bikes and the D&D aspect really, is the potential for things like missing people. Obviously you are playing teens in a world where it's going to be mostly adults possibly not listening to you, so there may be times that your characters feel quite powerless. And again, there may be things that naturally come up where it's like arguments with parents or teachers or what have you. Again, we'll explore that in a safe space where we're all comfortable, and what have you. On the D&D side, as you'd expect, as I've kind of alluded to, there is much more of a capacity for danger. You're probably going to come across some wilder things, cultists, the chance of your character's death, killing monsters, fighting monsters, all of those things. But again, we'll go through checklists after you guys have sent them back to me and see what people do and don't want to see, just to make sure we're all on the same page. Things that we definitely won't be going into is any modern world things like racism, homophobia, transphobia, ableism, all of that stuff. I want this to feel safe and inclusive, not just for you guys as players and for me as the GM, but also for the audience watching. So we won't go too much into marginalized groups. As I've said to you guys outside of this, if you want to explore aspects of gender, sexuality, being differently able, being neurodiverse, that is all absolutely fine, as long as everyone's on board with that. And we can talk through that when we get to characters, but that's where we draw the line. We're not going to go into the sort of hate speech and all of that aspect of it, or bring that into this space. In terms of characters, we're going to age them between 16 to 18, depending on the character that you want to play. So you'll be a little bit older and a little bit more used to some of the world that's going on, and maybe more able to deal with everything. In terms of things like character romance and that is absolutely on the table. You are well within your rights to have either player and player romance or player and NPC romance. The couple of things that we won't be going into is intimacy, so physical intimacy of any kind we're just going to not talk about and not explore. You're playing teenagers at the end of the day. And equally with your D&D characters, though they may be older in terms of the D&D world, you're still teens playing those characters, so we just won't explore that anyway. Equally, we will try and avoid age dynamics when it comes to the romance aspect. So if a character is much older or younger, obviously that is off the table, which I expect everyone will be on board with anyway. But we just won't explore those aspects. I think if it's within the party and you're all of a similar age, fine. Maybe about a year, but anything beyond that, it just gets into a tricky situation and we'll just leave it there. You could have a crush on an older character, that's fine, but that's as far as we'd let it go in that aspect, just to make sure we all feel safe and comfortable in this story. As with anything, at any point if anyone feels uncomfortable or we're going down storylines that make anyone feel uneasy, hopefully you feel comfortable to just speak up and just to say to pause. We will pivot, reset, whatever we need to do, take a break and we'll talk it through. But equally, if you don't feel comfortable in that moment to speak up, I will always have my phone and Discord open, so you can message me at any point just to say, hey, this is going down a route I'm not too comfortable with, can we move away from it? And I will pivot it myself. Other than that, I think that's everything from my aspect. Is there anything from you guys as players that you can speak to it now if you don't want to see certain things, or anything I haven't covered that you think that we should in this point? No? Sweet, perfect. All right, in which case we'll get to the character creation bit and the town creation. So we're going to start with the town because it's a place you all share and live in. So for the Kids on Bikes aspect, we are going to be playing in Britain because we're all British, so it just makes sense to do it where we know and love. We will make a fictional town, so we're not going to go into too much lore that's already kind of, I shouldn't call it lore, it's history. We won't go into the history of England too much. Obviously some bits may come in, but hey, we'll make up a fictional town so we're not giving anyone an unfair advantage if they're from that place or know a lot about a certain place in the world. So for that, I won't make us name it yet because I know we all struggle with names at points in time, unless anyone's got a really stellar name. Looking at you, Connor. But let's talk about where you guys are from. So, and anyone can chip in at any point. Do you see this being a village, a small town, a bigger town, a city? Is there anything, any preference anyone has?
I feel like it's like a small town is what I was thinking, like somewhere in the middle. You could probably like bike from one side to the other in a couple hours, that kind of thing. Yeah, not like city or anything like that.
No, I feel like city would open up too many issues in terms of navigating it, getting teens loose around the city on subways.
Definitely somewhere where like everyone knows everyone's business, but they're ignorant to like what kids are doing.
Yeah.
So they think they know everything because they know everyone, but they actually just are completely like ageist.
All of your parents are like, no, my kid won't be doing that. It's fine. Who would know that? Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that works quite well because part of this is talking about like rumors as well. So it's good if everyone knows each other's business too. Being someone that's from a small town where everyone knows each other's business, which probably most of us are. Cool. So a small town, everyone knows each other's business, but the kids kind of get away with what they want, which kind of feels right for a small town because I think it feels safe enough that you're like, nothing could happen to my kid. They can go and bike across the town. What's going to go wrong?
Raised by the community, but actually they're feral. Yeah.
Yeah, raised by the community. I'm adding that. Cool. I love that. Okay. What do you think? And I'm kind of combining about 3 questions into one here. What do you think are some of the things the town is famous for? Either an industry that goes on in the town, something historical that happened in the town, or something infamous that's kind of going on? Is there anything that calls out to people?
Maybe something like industry, like mills, maybe paper mills historically, that maybe it's still an industry there, but it's not quite as Victorian as it used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I think industry adds so much character to a place. Like everyone's families have a tie to it and it's part of the community.
Yeah.
That means that there has to be a statue of like an old crusty industrialist in the centre square.
That is one of the questions of what's a notable landmark. So yeah, absolutely.
In I think it's Kendall, they have a pencil museum and they have the world's biggest pencil. Something like that as like an industry
the world's biggest sheet of paper.
There we go.
Yes.
It's like an end game environment.
Okay, paper museum.
Paper started here.
Well, as big as sheet of paper.
They have to be rolled up though.
Stationary's gonna go hard.
Everyone in the town's got a different backstory as to how paper. It was their family that invented it.
Yeah. I love this already. As a bit of Luke lore, my granddad was a technical drawer, and so literally had like a plotter in the house which used to have those massive sheets of paper to plot out everything. So I've already got an idea of some of the things that are going to be in the museum, which is great.
He's too close. We're going to need a new GM. He's too close.
They were also
He's compromised.
Yeah, they're also all from Slough, which if you remember is where the office is set, which has this kind of thing. So yeah, great paper museum. Fantastic. Anything else that the town's known for? Is it just paper in this museum?
What else do we need? Like
perhaps like a large corporate paper manufacturer is trying to like muscle in.
Perfect.
Drama. Yeah.
Great. Yeah. Manufacturer trying.
Need like an Amazon where it's like becomes digital rather than a.
All the options in the world, all the creative minds here, and we've gone for paper factory.
Bring the view to assume any of us were creative.
No, a paper factory that's at war with the Kindle. That's what we came to.
I was going to say, is the digitization like this is the product placement of like strawberry notepads? You know, not the fruit that we can't say, but it's like pear.
We can put
Any
that in.
characters? Any characters in the town that play D&D are strongly against D&D Beyond? It has to be on paper.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
There goes that sponsorship. No, I'm joking.
We are using D&D Beyond as players.
They don't need to know that. Why would you
Don't
say
let them
that?
see.
No one needs to know.
Think for yourself.
Okay.
Oh, I can imagine it opening at Christmas. Thanks, Mum. Post-its again.
The same story every year about how Grandad started it.
You know, your granddad invented the post-it. Yes, Mum.
Yeah, you go to the museum. There's some like Victorian pictures, and it's like that one's your granddad or your great granddad. You're like, yeah, all right, sure, whatever.
Susie down the road says that's her granddad.
Yeah.
Well, Granddad got around, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all correct. They're all correct.
Oh god. Okay. Sweet. So, yeah. So we've got a large corporation coming in to try and digitize everything. You've got a paper museum, an old paper factory, a history of paper. That's great. In terms of the town economically, do you think that it is prospering, floundering, sort of teetering on the edge? Maybe if it's been in paper for so long, it's kind of floundering a little bit, but
I feel like it's
Flying off
teetering
a
at
bit.
least.
yeah.
Definitely floundering, yeah.
It's surviving on pop-up coffee shops.
Okay, great.
There's like 11 on one street. No one needs them.
Do they use paper cups?
Yeah, and there's a pub called the Printers.
Oh my god, I'm putting that down.
Yes.
Oh, that's so
They
good.
don't have paper menus, and they don't understand when people question it.
There's a I'm probably giving too much away about my life. Maybe I'll edit this out. But there's a pub near me that some of the tables are old drawing tables, like the proper old writing ones. So that feels made cool. So floundering a little bit. That's why they're. That organisation has maybe been able to come in, get some land fairly cheap to kind of take over. We've got the Printers pub. That's great. Any other notable local landmarks? So there's been a vague mention of a statue of an industrialist, if you want to go that route, of everyone's granddad. Anything else you think would stick out in the town?
I think there's like, you know the dirty like cafe they go to, the Losers Cafe in Dragon's Den.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
Dragon's Den. The Apprentice.
The Apprentice, yeah.
Just like a really and like I don't know what it's called, but like the Rusty Pen or something stupid, and it's just a greasy joint.
Oh, is it like a proper greasy spoon?
Yeah. Just
an old
like
Nino.
the paint's peeling, the tiles
Yeah.
are all chipped, but like it's cheap and it's where everyone goes.
And for
They do a
teens,
great
yeah.
sausage sarnie, that kind of place.
Yeah.
Writing that
White
down.
bread only.
Yeah.
Look at you weird if you come in and be like, I'm vegan and stuff like that.
Yeah. We
With
do
it being
sausage sandwiches, that's it.
yeah. With it being an industrial town, it'll have to sit on like a famously polluted river,
Mm-hmm.
like all industrial towns do.
Johnny, I love you. You're giving me so much to add in the mystery stuff. It's great. Famous polluted river. Perfect. Yeah, of course.
Why am I picturing it like, you know, in the Simpsons movie where they have to put the dome over it because everything's so polluted and there's like the squirrel with like 50 eyes.
The fish.
What have we given to Luke to do to us?
I mean, I had ideas, but this has far exceeded my expectations. Some cursed paper museum is great. Great, yeah, so you got a famous polluted river. Cool, okay. There is a question here, and it's, I mean, Kids on Bikes is obviously made by an American company, so it's what's your school's mascot? I don't know about you, I never had a school mascot, so let's go with...
Clippy.
Clippy.
Yeah, I immediately
Yeah,
thought.
it has to be Clippy, yeah.
I mean, I was
That's
gonna
so
say, yeah, what's on your school emblem? So like my school had like a griffin on it. Clippy, fine, great. Okay.
It
Clippy.
sparked controversy because Clippy is digital, and no one really knows what to do about it.
Oh no, it's because they had the paperclip before it became Clippy, and now everyone thinks
Ah.
Yes.
Clippy, but
Yeah.
the school is like, no, it's like showing our heritage, and everyone's like,
John Clip.
yeah.
Yeah, it was actually called
Clippy.
something else. Yeah.
Yeah.
John Clip. They weren't actually creative when they thought of it, and someone creative's taken it and made it a worldwide thing.
So
the
what
fact
you're
you
saying?
said Clippy is really funny because I was thinking it's a really stupid name for the town as papier, it's French for paper.
That's so good.
We can call the town that if you want.
Happy A Wood.
Papier. I was gonna say that, or it's like twinned with fictional French town Papier.
Yeah. We could do bit of lore. The mascot, they invented it obviously to be like Clippy, like John Clip.
Yeah.
But there was only one kid who could wear it because he was really long. You know, so he fit around the actual thing. He couldn't just be a solid outfit.
Jesus Christ.
And when they squeezed the kid into it like a sausage, they couldn't get him out, and no one saw him ever again.
Okay, that's one of the rumours.
That's the mystery we're here to solve.
What happened to John Clip?
He's in the sausages at the greasy spoon.
Oh God. Okay. There we go. Great.
He's
I've
got
already
6
one.
arms from the river, has John Clip now.
That's why he was so long.
Yeah, exactly. Just arm upon arm upon arm.
Can I take
I
this
feel like you
campaign
could
back?
do this
No,
every-
joking.
We could just do this for an hour
Yeah.
every session. And people would watch.
Just come
And
up
you
with the
know,
most batshit ideas. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm making a campaign out of this, guys, so good luck to me.
I mean, that's what the sessions are going to be anyway. It'll just be us coming up with the most batshit ideas.
pretty much.
Can I polymorph into Clippy? I don't know.
Wow.
I want an elephant.
in the town or just in life?
It's
It's
funny.
just a
one.
zoo with only an elephant.
Don't do it.
Too sad, don't do that.
Okay, so Bill Gates came to your school and stole Clippy from you. Great.
Yep.
100%. I was there. I remember it happening.
Absolute tosser.
It was Bill Gates and his friend John, and they took it.
I can't believe this has turned into a Bill Gates slander session.
I've not
Another
got a problem with
sponsorship
naming
out the
Bill
window.
Gates. Yeah. I don't think I was
It's
ever
when
going to
all
get
of the others,
sponsored by
it's like,
Microsoft.
You're always like, oh no, this isn't sponsored, but please sponsor us. In this one, it's like the sponsorship's gone before you even try.
Fuck
In the
Microsoft. I
D&D
will edit that
campaign,
out.
we just all supply brands.
Yeah, we are going to have to come up with fake names for them. We can't just have like Staples, Paper Chase, like all of that.
Happier
Staple
chase.
Happy
Staple
Chase.
chase.
Ay, ay, ay.
Love it.
Okay. Is there any other questions I've got to ask? Yes. So the town closest to you. What do you think your town's? Well, one, it does say what is it named, but we can kind of workshop that unless someone's got an immediate name. What do you think their relationship is to your town? Is it amicable, competitive? There's some resentment there. Maybe they're more economically flourishing. Anyone have any ideas on that?
They say that ours weird.
I'm not surprised. It's the extra tongue from the water. Everyone's got lizard tongues.
Wait, does that town think that about ours, or is that what the other town do?
It works both ways.
So we both think the others say ours weird.
The problem
Yeah.
is they invented the stapler, and I'm not down for that whatsoever.
We're all about treasury tax here.
Nobody will confine our paper.
Famed for manufacturing the guillotine.
Oh my god!
Savages.
That also brings in the French. Again.
Do you know what this is as
Is
British
this
as
town
it gets?
basically
I was gonna
Dover?
say,
Like
yeah,
as close to France as we can be.
we can't really have a British-based thing if we don't have some kind of France hatred somewhere.
Exactly. That's the one thing we weren't allowed. You didn't name that.
No, I didn't actually. Yeah, maybe that's on me.
That's on you.
Francophobia is also not allowed. No.
I'm out. I'm going.
Oh god, I'm gonna have such a joy editing this later. I'm just like, what am I doing? Okay, so far we've got they potentially invented the stapler and manufactured the guillotine. Anything else on this town?
They make scissors as well.
Make scissors. So general
And
metal
there's
work.
really-
So metal work as opposed to your paper firm.
Sharp metal.
Yeah, there's really harsh erasers that always rub a hole through your paper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think they
Them
did that as a fuck you
bastards.
to you guys?
Absolutely.
Pink
Mhm.
erasers.
I like how we established this before actually saying that we have a negative relationship with them. So we were just kind of
Yeah.
like, oh, they just made all this stuff that fucks up paper.
Fuck those guys.
Do you-
Going to war.
War.
We're at war.
I'm now more concerned about the kids on bike side of this campaign than the D&D.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah. Just
And from the
imagine-
north, we all hate our closest towns. It's just
Yeah.
a thing.
I mean, yeah, valid. I was going to ask something about it. It's completely gone back. The river. Do you think the river is what separates you? Your towns?
Mm.
I'm just wondering if there's an argument on either side of no, you polluted the river, no, you did. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why
We
they
might
made
be-
Graz weird.
Yeah. They might be on the other side of the river, but we might be slightly downstream.
Yeah. Okay.
We've got the bit of like pond where it all just sits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. This is now turning into Gothic Plague Worlds very rapidly.
All the systems.
Yeah, every system possible. Okay, I feel that's enough on that town for now. To go even more unhinged, besides the rumour we've got about John Clip, who's mysteriously vanished after becoming the mascot of the school. What other rumours do you have in your town? It's a town where everyone knows each other, so anything goes, really. Everyone gets at least one. I feel like John Clip was kind of a collaborative effort, so I'll just count that as a general one. So anyone at any point can shout out any rumours. It can be about something linked to your character, something just generally in the town. It can be about the other town, I guess, too. It can be small, it can be big, whatever you feel like.
And they be secret.
They can be, if you want to send me...
How is a rumour secret?
No, for this it won't be. Yeah, it's
No.
a rumor that everyone knows about. There will be some secret things that you can keep to yourself, but
I have something that I've just come up with. I'll write it down.
okay, you write it down. If it's linked sort of and you want it more privately, that's fine. But we'll come up with a out loud rumor too. I don't know, public rumor too.
I think
Right.
the headmaster of the school is known for being quite like a proper, like what's the word, like
Don't say it.
he's a no, like I don't know what you
French.
think
No,
I'm gonna
joking.
say. No, oh yeah, he's a proper French man.
No.
No, he's like quite well regarded in the town and stuff, but
Yeah.
there is a rumor that he has had an affair with the very greasy runner of the Greasy Spoon, and has an illegitimate child with her.
Oh my god. Okay. So he, great male headmaster, had an affair with the owner of the Greasy Spoon. Right.
I was I don't know if it's true, but I was actually told in school to stay away from Jake's character because his dad invented A1 paper.
How did you know? How did you find that out?
Okay.
I'm just saying. It was years before I knew what that meant because I was too young.
We're not even on session 1 and we've got character on character attacks.
I love it. It's great.
Of course it's these two though. I mean,
We
they
literally,
didn't want to play on the same session. They both kept choosing the opposite days
Yeah,
to
they
each
did,
other.
yeah.
you guys made this up and we've run with it.
I have a rumor.
Go on.
The rumor has it that the owner of the local newspaper prints his newspapers on recycled paper.
Oh my god, what an absolute savage.
Whoa.
Only the chippy is allowed to use recycled paper, and that's with special town dispensation.
Okay, I'm adding that as well. That doesn't have to be your rumor, Amy, but I'm adding that in. The best bit was I was gonna potentially get a map commissioned of the town as a joke, and now there's so much to it. I feel like I have to.
Imagine giving that to someone, a professional, to make this map, and they look at you like,
Yeah.
I think you should. I think no.
Okay. Any other rumors?
I don't have a
think-
rumor. Oh no, go
Go on.
ahead, Abby.
It's a bit of a sad one, so hopefully you can pick us up afterwards. I think people are getting laid off in the
Yeah,
town. I think there's rumours that like redundancies are happening at the factories, and
Yeah.
it's a bit dour.
Cool.
Got a more positive one.
I've got a slight. It's not really a rumor. It's more of a dynamic. I think there's a new vicar in town, and the old biddies don't
Ooh.
like her because she plays all of that modern Christian music.
Rocks up to Creed every week, like.
Well, no, it's actually just the normal hymns. It's just that they're played a little bit more uppity.
Yeah.
Love it.
People are
Love it.
smiling.
I genuinely thought you were going to say they've got their jumps back. Just completely like bring it straight back.
That would be so funny. Okay, so great. Has anyone not come up with a rumor yet? Jake, are you the only person that said? Yeah, there we go. Have you got one?
I think that there is a watermill attached to the polluted river,
Ooh.
and no one knows who owns it or why it's there.
Jake coming in with a semi-serious one. What was that?
Come on, hey. Hey,
That's
come
not
on.
a rumor. Is the rumor that there is a watermill, but nobody knows that there is a
Oh
watermill?
yeah.
Yeah.
What's the
It's
mystery
there on
of
the other side
watermill?
of the grey land.
Look, I just threw a big net and hoped to catch a fly.
Hey.
Okay.
I'm happy with that. If I hadn't already given
The
you
rumor
inspiration
that
for
it's
some.
haunted.
Yeah,
I was tempted
No, no,
by that.
haunted, yeah.
I think the rumor is that it belongs to our town, but our opposing town says it belongs to them.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Okay. Yeah, it's on the border of like the towns, and it's like who does, who doesn't. No one's like claimed it through some kind of heritage. So okay, I love the. I'm gonna make it that it is haunted, but the towns are still fighting for who does own it.
We
There
want
we
the
go.
haunted mill. Wait, do we want the haunted mill? Yeah? I think so.
It's more important that they don't have it. That's what it
Yes,
is.
Yeah, yes, that's exactly right.
Get ready
Fight
for
the
me
We've
doing
got-
1 hour council meetings, RP sessions by myself of playing everyone in town arguing about it and making you all watch. No,
I'd watch it.
That was the plan all along.
I make you play 2 characters, you make me play
6 DM, 1 player.
perform for me, monkey. Right, okay. Argument between who owns it. I'm so glad we've recorded this session, Zero, because my notes are all over the place. All right, that's. I think that's enough to work with in terms of rumors and all of that. To fill out the town a little bit more, has anyone got a D20 to hand?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to get you each to roll a d20. If anyone hasn't, then sod you, I'll roll for you. And this just fills out what else might be in your town. If you roll the same number, that's fine. That just means we've got more of those things. We've already had it established that you've got a paper museum, a greasy cafe, 11 coffee shops on one street, or pop-up coffee shops on one street. A factory, so you've got the museum and also some factories where people are getting laid off. And a chippy and a church, so we'll see what comes out from that. So let's just go around. Anna, do you want to roll first for me?
I can do. That's a 12.
12. There is a vacant house somewhere.
Ooh.
It's the mill.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, the mill too, and the vacant house. So there's also a vacant house somewhere. It doesn't have to be that ominous. It could actually be for sale or rent. All right,
I think that's where we break into to play D&D.
I love it. Great. That's canon now. Right, somebody else. Let's go. Abby, do you want to roll with D24?
17.
There is a forest nearby. Amy?
16.
There's an airport nearby, I guess. You want to go
Small
on
town.
Yeah, that's really what polluted the river at the airport down there. Right. Okay, Jake, do you want to roll?
13.
13. There is a city dump, or just a.
If we don't have 14 and
river.
15 now,
I
that's...
know it's going to be disappointing. Pressure's on Johnny and Connor. Johnny, do you want to roll?
14.
Oh damn! There's a barber shop.
Oh my god.
Nestled between the coffee shops, one barber shop. It's just holding on to for dear life.
It serves bad coffee to fit in.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
You know, when the barbershops give you like a beer, like they're trying to be hip.
Yeah.
Just Kenko.
We'll just think you're alcoholic.
I don't have a dice to hand. Can you roll it?
Of course I can.
And then it's on you if we don't get 15.
Oh god, I'm just gonna pretend it's
Abby's
15.
frowning at me, but I've got my laptop. I'm sorry.
No, it's an 11, I'm afraid, which is you've got a train or bus station.
Can't believe you rolled 11. That's so low. We're wanting a 15.
I'll roll again so I can have one too. What the fuck is that? That's a 16. That's another airport.
Ah.
We're not gonna have another airport.
Do a 15 instead. Nah.
No,
The
I got
airport to be good.
I got 19 instead, which is you've got a pool. So you've got a pool somewhere.
Ooh.
Yeah, there you go. Leisure centre that's probably also
But it's
dying a bit of a death. But yeah.
It's an outdoor pool and it filters in from the river, so it's a little bit.
Hey, I'm using this.
Is that what we dare each other? I dare you to jump in the pool.
Did that today.
That initiation when you leave school.
There's
Yeah.
a hot tub, but they don't actually it's not electronically bubbled. It's
Oh
just
god.
bubbly for some reason.
What a cursed
Community
little town
hot
we've
tub.
made. Yeah. Okay, that's enough about the town. Let's go to character. Obviously, to add, you will have a school, unsurprisingly, and your character houses, which you can have some time to go and think about too. You may have already thought about, but let me know what you think. But we will look at having some kind of either a shitty map drawn by me or get some professional to draw this horrible, horrible town. Otherwise, I think that's probably everything we need to think about on that. So we go to character creation. So I know we've talked a little bit outside of this, but for the sake of the audience too. In Kids on Bikes, generally how you create a character is you select a trope from the book. So there's bits like brilliant mathlete, school bully, teacher's pet. I think there's other bits and pieces. You can make one yourself as well, but I think most people are going with the many tropes that you've got in your stead to look at. But just to go over some of the bits about Kids on Bikes, so you will have 6 stats. You have brains, which is the stat that determines how sort of book smart you are. You have brawn, which is more about strength. Fight, which is how scary your character is, both in and out of a fight. Flight, which is how fast your character is, as well as how skilled they are at evading a problem. Charm, so how socially adept your character is. And then grit, which is how hard it is to unsettle your character both emotionally and physically. The higher the stat is, the better your character is at it. So you will have as Luke goes to where he needs to go for this, you will have a die selected to or attributed to whatever trope you choose. So it goes from D20 to D4. The better you are, the higher the die. You can move your stats around if you feel your character might be a little bit better at one thing than the other than it says in those sort of tropes. It's up to you. But generally, if you've got a D20 in that stat, that's something you're superb at. If you've got a D4, it's something you're terrible at, and everything in between. In Kids on Bikes, when you roll, you'll add your stats to it. So you'll roll that die. The higher you get, the better you do, as you can imagine. It uses Powered by the Apocalypse, so there is a sort of standard of if you roll 10 plus and what have you, you are successful. In Kids on Bikes, you do get adversity tokens, so if you fail a roll, it's not necessarily always a bad thing. You will get a token that you can then spend on future rolls on the Kids on Bikes character, not on your D&D character, just to put that into the world right now. So sometimes it is worth building up a collection because you can then spend them later on. Equally, if you roll the max roll you can on that dice, you roll the dice again. So if you get a natural 20 on your highest skill, you will roll it again and that will be added to it, so it may make it an even better success. And that sort of keeps going until it stops. But let's get into your characters then. So I'll just open it up in general of what characters people are thinking for their teenagers. Anyone that wants to.
I've done most of my sheet.
Go
if you
for
want
it,
me to
mate.
go.
Yeah.
So
People.
I've gone for the laid back slacker trope.
Yep.
16.
Yep.
And they're called Sid. I answered the trope questions if you want me to give you those.
Yeah, if you want to give them out loud, yeah, go for it.
So the first question was, what do you think of the tryhards
Okay.
around you? And I just put, the tryhards still won't get as far as me.
Okay.
And the second one was, what are you willing to go the extra mile for?
Yeah.
And he's willing to go the extra mile for talent, because he's a wannabe like musician.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I've got a description if you want me to give you the description.
Yeah, please do, mate.
So he's the new kid in town.
Okay.
He's like lanky, shaggy hair, thinking like 2003 Tom DeLonge.
Great. Okay.
From Blink-182.
Yeah.
You know, a bit of an emo swoop. You know, typical skater kid, BMX kid, Vans, skinny jeans, band t-shirt.
Yeah.
Quiet.
Okay.
I didn't pick a bike. I
That's
picked
fine.
a floor, if you want that now.
Tell you what, your motivations, your flaws, and whatever. Let's keep those to yourselves. I mean, well, share them with me, but keep them to yourselves from the other characters. Because as with everything, I do love a secret between PCs that comes out eventually. So yeah, you're happy if you want to share your strengths or something that you're naturally good at that everyone sees. But your flaws and your motivations, send them to me privately. That's probably going to be the better way around to do it. Okay. Did you pick a strength for him? Did I?
I did. So I picked rebellious, which is the one all the teenagers get by default.
Yeah.
And then it said to pick 2 strengths as a
fine.
teenager. So I picked unassuming.
Yeah.
And I picked wealthy.
Ooh. Why do I see Sid as like the kid of the organization that's coming in to the digital organization that's coming in? That's up to you, mate. No, you don't have to take that. Sorry.
Look at that face.
We'll talk.
I know nothing.
I love it. Great. Okay, cool. We've got Sid. Anybody else already got their character sorted? It is, John.
I can go.
Go for it.
So I know Sid said he's the new kid in town, but my trope is mysterious transfer.
Yeah.
But I think I've probably been around for like a year or so.
Okay.
But I'm still fairly mysterious in the sense of
Right.
like a lot of kids probably are like, oh, the new kid, even though I'd turn around and be like, no, I've been here a year, like not new anymore. Not in a, I don't care, but like, yeah, be like, no, I've been here a while. 17, so
Cool.
joined the school when they were 16. In terms of appearance, they're like, oh, they're called Ellery. Should have said.
Right.
I did give them a name. And like, kind of got that like very tomboyish look.
Yeah.
So like kind of almost like mullet-ish hair, but you know, is it a wolf cut, the like modern style, you know, where it's kind of like very choppy layers and stuff, wears like pretty baggy clothes, but the clothes are always cut up, always like different outfits, but like the knees are frayed, the like hems are like jagged and stuff, and they're always covered in cuts, bruises, but like different places every week, just always injured. And strength, I also picked unassuming, and then rebellious by default, and tough as well.
Great. Ooh. Probably should have gone through this just for the characters so we all on the same side. So for laidback laidback slacker. Okay.
You have to take me out to dinner before you can call me that.
Jesus Christ.
Luke, can you mute your mic for a minute, mate?
No, I'm being inappropriate. The laid back slacker. Brawn is your best skill, brains is your least. Obviously, John, if you want to move any of those around, we can have a conversation about it. For mysterious transfer, fight is your highest and charm is your least. But again, if you want to change any of those, we can move them around, but just good to know. So unassuming, tough, and then rebellious. Your questions, if you've answered them, is why is being new and mysterious so much fun for you, and which rumour about you hurts the most?
I don't think being new and mysterious is fun for me.
Okay.
I think I'm very neutral about it. I don't think I'm like, woo, I'm so mysterious, nobody knows anything. I'm just kind of trying to act like I'm not new necessarily.
Yeah.
The rumor that hurts the most is probably that everyone thinks that I'm being like bullied and that's why I'm always cut up, but I'm not. That's not why I'm always injured and stuff. But everyone's like, oh, they must get like beat up after school, but I don't. That's not why.
Okay. Cool. All right. Should have asked for you too, Johnny, but Adam, for you first. Your character, what pronouns do they go by?
She, her, but they also they, them. It's fine.
Yeah. Johnny, what
they don't
pronouns?
Care that much.
No worries.
He, him, they, them.
Cool.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. Sweet. Okay. Anybody else in terms of their character?
I can go.
I can go.
Go for it, Amy.
Thanks.
I'm playing Holly Daniels, oldest of 4 children, so because of that she's a young provider. Her strength is that she is protective. She's very protective of her younger siblings and will likely be protective of the people in the group as well.
Yeah.
She's 17 years old. And one of the questions about her is, what have you sacrificed to support your family? And for her, sacrifice has been any free time and most of her childhood. She's the teenager that goes from coffee shop to coffee shop picking up shifts to try and help support her single mother. It's how was working to support your family improved you as a person, but that's where she gets her strength from. But I also think she's good at organization, like she's the one who gets the kids to school, things like that.
Probably one that ends up organising the D&D sessions too, right?
Yeah, probably.
All right, so grit is your highest, flight is your lowest. Again, if any of those don't feel quite right, we can move them around depending on what you think, but love it already. Cool. Abby, do you want to go?
Yes. So I'm going to be playing Alice. She is a brilliant mathlete.
Yes.
So yeah, very bookish. Not necessarily maths. Probably more of a like history, but just an all-round academic person. And yeah, just a real teacher pleaser and very obsessed with the GCSEs coming up.
Have you got an age in mind for her?
Yeah, I think 16 is like your GCSE age, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
It's a while ago for me now.
you and me both. To be fair, yeah, and if you're all about 16, 17, that works quite well. Have you got what strengths she's particularly good at out of the ones sort of suggested, or any that you've come up with yourself?
So we've got prepared, so she's always got like a bag with books and bits and bobs in it. And intuitive.
Intuitive. Cool. And then your question is, why do you get, or one of two, is why do you get so much satisfaction from your academic excellence?
It's very much to present the family well.
Cool.
Single mother as well. So we're trying to represent. We've got a bit of a bad rep in the community.
Okay.
And I'm really trying to like put my best foot forward.
Yeah. Done it again. We haven't asked everybody their pronouns. For Alice, what are her pronouns?
Yeah, she, her, they, them.
Yeah. And then for Holly, what are her pronouns or their pronouns?
She, her.
Great. And then your other question is, what have you sacrificed to be so good in school?
Very much social skills and outdoor skills. Very book smart, not street smart at all.
Social and... It's great. Street smart. Okie dokie. All right, Jake or Connor, which of you wants to go next?
I can save you from this, Connor. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm playing Damien. He is the funny sidekick trope.
Nice.
For strengths, I've got easygoing and protective, as well as the default rebellious.
Yeah.
I probably see him as like a looking at his stats as well. I probably see him like as a kind of like a gentle giant. Like he's just really friendly, but like if someone picks on his friends, he's got the brawn to stick up for them.
I see that. Yeah.
If needs be. Yeah. In terms of the questions, I've got what do you do that always lightens your friends' moods?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's dependent on the situation, but in most cases he probably tries to make a fool of himself to try and take like his friends' minds off like anything that's going on, basically. And then my second question is, when does being in the sidekick role frustrate you? And then I think for him it's like when he doesn't get the credit for the things that he's doing to like support the people that he cares about.
Right. And then pronouns, he, him?
He, him, yeah.
Okie dokie. And then Connor, last but my name is Liz.
Okay, I was actually going to be called Damien, and I literally just changed it, and then you went and said Damien, so I'm very lucky you went first. Okay, so yeah, I'm Ricky Adams, but people call me Bick after the pen. 17, he, him.
Great.
I also went for Mathlete.
That's fine.
Do we want to talk about motivations, fears, and flaws, or leave that?
I say leave that for now. Let's do that sort of separately, but you can give me your strengths and bits and pieces.
Yes, so the rebellious, intuitive, and loyal, which would make sense to my questions, which, if I can find them. Why do you get so much satisfaction from your academic excellence? I want to do a good job. I want to get a good job to help my mum stop working so much.
Aww.
And then question 2, what have you sacrificed to be so good in school? I tried to be a grown-up too early.
Oh. Okay. Cool. So we've got 2 brilliant mathletes, so you can choose what academic thing is actually your jam. Our funny sidekick are young provider, mysterious transfer, and laid back slacker. Sounds like a pretty good group so far. In terms then of you guys as a say party but friends, so there's a few relationship questions. There's a let's see the fun thing. We'll start with positive. So each of you will need to roll a d20. Connor, I don't mind rolling for you, but tell me what number you get, and there's a question you'll answer based on that.
A 10.
10. So let's sit with you, Amy. We'll do a d20 for everybody, because that's how we should do this. So pick one of the characters randomly.
Oh, we'll say Damien.
Damien. Okay. Damien, what are you sacrificing to protect this character, and why are you so willing to make this sacrifice?
Oh, who am I sacrificing to protect Damien? I think I try to keep serious matters away from Damien.
Okay.
I think I try to protect their happy-go-lucky side. Always want to keep him smiling.
Nice. All right. Pick another one of your characters. You can name them by player name if because I know not everyone's got their character name yet, but.
Oh, am I picking another one?
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. No, we're going to go around everybody. That's how we sort of do this.
Oh, then I'll start from the top. Abby.
Cool. Roll me a d20 again.
18 this time.
19. Oh. I thought I was meant to roll it.
No.
Never going to
I
roll
have no
that high
idea.
We can do these in tandem if you want. Okay. 18 was yours, Amy, right? So when did you first realise that you love this character, either platonically or romantically? So either way you want to do it, we can have a conversation which way you want to do it, but when did you realise that you love this character?
I think when I realised that, like me, she was sacrificing quite a lot for her family.
Sense. Abby, as you rolled a 19, for Holly, or Amy's character, you've been in awe of this character since you met them. How did they make such a strong first impression?
I think I saw them like organising something at school, maybe an event, and I was just blown away by the organisation skills and wanted to apply that to my studying.
I love that. Cool. All right, Amy, if you pick your next character that you want to do this for.
I got a 5 for Anna. I'm literally just going around everybody in order.
That's absolutely fine. That's probably the easy way to do it. Okay. In what way do you care for Anna's character that they can't or won't reciprocate?
Oh, I think that I try to introduce your character to a lot of people. I try to make you fit in with the group, or maybe not with the group because we're all friends, but with like the wider people outside of us. I think I'm very much like, I will make this person a social butterfly. I've taken it on.
I love that. That's great. Okay, if you roll again for, I'm assuming, Jake now.
I've done Jake.
Oh, you've done Jake.
So
Sorry.
Johnny's next.
Yeah, go for it.
8.
8. What is your private nickname for this character and why?
Oh, what trope was your character again?
Laid back slacker.
I have no idea. I'm terrible with nicknames and things.
I can give you something off my character sheet if you want.
Yes,
Is that
please.
okay, Luke?
Of course
Please.
it is. Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
So, part of the reason why they picked the D&D character that they have, but we'll go into that later, it's because people always say he's away with the fairies. So maybe something around that. I don't know.
Oh yeah. I can't think of any like
That's fine.
big fairies at the moment.
No, you've got something in mind. I mean, equally, it could be their D&D character name. Who knows? But that's cool.
I've written down famous fairy names to look some up.
Yeah, no worries. I look forward to hearing that in session. And then your final D20 roll, please.
17.
17.
For Bick.
Okay. What aspect of this character's personality do you try to use as a model for your own?
Well, it has to be the studiousness. I think that that Holly wasn't that great in school, and now she's trying to do her, I guess, at AS levels. Is that still a thing? Might be showing how old I am.
I think so. Yeah.
But yeah, I think she's trying to apply some of that to herself while also juggling everything else.
Okay. Cool. All right. Abby, we'll come back onto you because you already answered one. You've done Amy, so why don't we go to Anna? So if you roll me a d20, let's see for you and Anna's character. Yeah. 7. What plan do you and this character have that excites you the most?
Ooh. Would it be fair to say, Anna, that maybe you've like tempted me into like going and checking out something like the windmill or the water mill?
Yeah, I've not been around for too long, so as well maybe I'm just kind of like, come show me stuff, and it's like maybe places you've not been to very much either.
Yeah, getting me out.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Right. All right, for Jake's character then, why don't you roll again?
15.
15. What do you and this character have a mutual love of that no one else in town seems to like?
Ooh. I feel like she'd be really drawn to like your lightheartedness because she's just not capable of it whatsoever. So maybe just like a really disgusting like sweet that they sell at the shop that like no one else ever buys it, but we get really giggly and go and have it.
Toxic waste, and the rumor is it's come from the river.
Yes, that's perfect. Yeah.
Okay, adding that bit of
I
lore
can't
on.
eat sour in real life either, so that's perfect.
Great. Okay, for Johnny's character, why don't you roll?
19.
19. Similar question that Amy got. You've been in awe of this character since you've met them, so not a very long amount of time. How did they make such a strong impression to you?
I feel like it's that classic moment of like reading a book and then a boy whizzes past on a skateboard with a fringe, headphones, playing music, and I was just like, wow, to be so cool.
I love that. That's so good. And then last but not least, for Connor's character, what are you?
11.
11. You often feel you need to stand up for this character. Why are you willing to go so far for them?
I feel like we're on a level of dedication to like getting good grades and putting out a good impression and doing well. So yeah, if like there's ever more jockey kind of guys taking the mick, I'd feel the need to stand up for you.
All right, that's your character's done. Anna, let's come to you. So if you roll me a d20 for Abby's character.
That's an 11.
11. You often feel the need to stand up for this character. Why are you willing to go so far for them?
I think because of these plans that we have to like go and see the town and stuff, and it's kind of like they're maybe not super comfortable going to the parts of town that they haven't been to much before, but they're willing to do it because they're showing me around.
Cute. All right, for Amy's character, what are you rolling?
18.
18. When did you first realize that you love this character, either platonically or romantically?
Aw. I think platonically because my character's parents are not bad parents, I will preface it with this, but they're quite like laid back, like, you know, they kind of just let me do my own thing. They don't really put any effort into like taking me places, and like it's a very much kind of fend for yourself, but we're here to do parent things. So when Amy's character showed that like parental, like protective kind of thing, it was like an older sister kind of figure almost that I didn't realize I needed.
Okay. For Jake's character, why don't you roll?
3.
What great kindness is this? What great kindness did this character do for you that they did without thinking, but that meant the world to you?
So the rumor about myself that I don't like, that I get bullied whenever that comes up, if Damien's around, he like tries to change the subject by like bringing up kind of light-hearted jokes and stuff, and I think kind of clocked on to the fact that I don't like it.
Okay, for Johnny's character?
20.
20. Why do you treasure a seemingly valueless item this character once gave you?
Oh, I think that Sid is the character I kind of most identify with a little bit, like the kind of more kind of tomboyish / boyish new kid in town kind of thing. So I feel like you might have given me like, I don't know, something like skating related or even like music paraphernalia, and like to you it probably was like something you don't even care about, but I was like, damn, this is like a cool kid gave this to me, like that's cool, I'm gonna hold on to this so that when I'm cool I can say Sid gave me this. Maybe it's like an album.
Nice. Cool. Last but not least, Connor's character.
6.
How did this character contribute to the best day in your life?
Ooh. I feel like maybe I like got recognized in class because I got partnered with Connor's character on a project, and it was the first time that like other kids like remembered I've been here a while. Like, not that I particularly care, but it was kind of that thing of like, hey, like I feel like I'm part of this school now because we did really well on this project, and everyone was like, yeah, that's Ellery and big.
Nice. I love it. Great. All right. Jake, will come to you then. So if you want to roll first and foremost for Abby's character.
That's an 18.
18. When did you realise you first loved this character, either platonically or romantically?
I think the showing such an interest in going to try the most sour sweet that we can find in the local area, and just like it became like a tradition, and I feel like we really bonded because of that.
Right. For Anna's character.
That's a 9.
9. When did this character surprise you with how far they'd go to help you?
That's a good one. Damn. I think there's probably that mutual respect of that because of how Damien protects Ellery in terms of the rumor. Like, if anyone ever said anything bad about Damien, Ellery would always be like, no, don't do that. Like, and protect him in that manner as well.
Great, yeah, sounds good. For Amy's character?
That's 12.
What bond do you share with this character that can never be broken?
Ooh. I think that Holly and Damien have a mutual love for their siblings. And like, but because of the mutual love, there's also the mutual like classic siblings of like God, can I just air some grievances real quick? And they have that. Like, if there's ever anything that's like, oh, my brother did this today, and it really annoyed. Oh, but other than that, it's like the constant like, oh, my brother's done really well, or my sister's done really well in this, and I'm proud of them, sort of thing.
Right.
Or do we hang out with our siblings? Like, do we take them places together?
Sure. Yeah.
The polluted river.
No.
Oh,
The hot tub, obviously. Anyway.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Cool, your next D20 for Johnny's character.
That's a 7.
7. What plan do you and this character have that most excites you?
Ooh. I think we probably have discussed playing more D&D together, and that excites us both.
Classic.
Like,
I mean,
we have the campaign, obviously, and then we've gone, so do you want to play like a extra one shot like on Saturday, or
I love that. But then being like, yeah, we need Abby's character to organise it for us.
Yeah.
No. Perfect. And then for Connor's character, Romy.
That's a 10.
10. What are you sacrificing to protect this character, and why are you so willing to make this sacrifice?
I think, like, I'd like to think that Bick probably tutored Damien quite a bit, because Damien's not very smart. So some tutelage would be good, and because of that, Damien would go to all ends to do anything for Bick, even though Bick has been told to avoid Damien at all costs because of the A1 paper that my dad made.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Cool. All right, Johnny, your turn. If you're on me, a D20 for Abby's character first and foremost.
It's a 12.
12. What bond do you share with this character that can never be broken?
So I think it probably goes back to that fateful day, skateboarding across maybe the town square with my impressive fringe. And I stopped and we maybe struck up a conversation, and we just so happened to be listening to the same band, and we've sort of bonded over that band.
Perfect. Great. We can make that a real or fictional band. You never know. We might get sponsored by a band. All right, roll me a D20 for Anna's character.
10.
10. What are you sacrificing to protect this character, and why are you so willing to make this sacrifice?
I gave them my lucky plectrum.
Oh, that's adorable.
I shall treasure it.
For Amy's character?
That's a 7.
7. What plan do you and this character have that excites you the most?
So, me and Jake's character got together to decide to play some more D&D, but because I'm really, really shit at organising my life, I've asked Amy to sort it out.
Yep.
The cheek of it. I'll absolutely do it.
I need that right now. Perfect. Okay. Then for Jake's character, if you roll me, D20.
13.
13. What about this character makes you so happy?
Because they've been accused of their parents doing something bad. We have a bit of a bond.
An
outcastish bond.
I like that, yeah. 100%. And then last but not least, for Connor's character, for Romy, a D20.
Can I just do that to Connor?
You can. Yeah. I can make you roll on the negative table if you want. I've done the wholesome one for most people.
It's a 14.
Okay, what tremendous act of bravery did you see this character do?
You're the mathlete, right? I mean, I think it might be brave for him, but I had a problem that I needed to sort of talk through, and he skipped a class to talk through with me.
Aww. I like that.
Yeah.
Great, alright. Connor then, last but not least, if you roll me a d20... Oh, I need to roll for you, don't I? Sorry. I'll roll for Abby. You got an 18, so when did you first realise that you loved this character, either platonically or romantically?
I'm going to hold the mic over here so you're not hearing yourself back. Now, like a terrible presenter. That'll be a hook, it's fine. I found someone in the town who's similar to me.
Great.
Who's just trying to get the right answers and get out.
Sounds perfect. Alright, for Anna's character then. 5. In what way do you care for them that they can't or won't reciprocate?
The fact that they have kind of like a hidden identity, a bit, you know, the mysterious new person. I wish I could just be that rather than everyone kind of know my life, and me knowing my life is sad.
Oh.
You all thought I was going to play a crazy doctor, didn't you?
Yeah, where's the...
Yeah.
You still got your D&D character, yeah.
Yeah. We're only halfway through yet, mate. Alright, for Amy's character, that's a 2. What do you secretly admire about this character?
That you're good looking after your siblings. I know you already had that connection, but it's just me and my mum, so I feel like I've got to do a lot for my mum, who's doing a lot for me. It's nice to know there's other people out there.
Okay, for Jake's character, why do you treasure a seemingly valueless item that this character once gave you?
Gave me a barrel of toxic waste, even though I said I don't like them. And of course, I wouldn't waste my time eating them. But I'll keep them as a nice keepsake that I was gifted something rather than having to earn it.
Perfect. And then, last but not least, for Johnny's character, somewhat amazingly, I've rolled a 14, which is the exact same question that he got for you, which is, what tremendous act of bravery did you see this character do?
He turned up on time for school once. And I thought, you know, for me, if you're on time, you're late.
Yeah.
But for him, if he, you know, he turned up early, and he should be given a Medal of Valor.
Tell anyone. Don't tell anyone I was early.
Perfect. All right. Okay, so we've got some connections between you all. That's kind of the Kids on Bikes bit done, really. There's like 1 or 2 questions I probably would just want to ask or establish, which is 1, who is the game master among you when you play D&D? Just pointing up.
Who's above you on your screen?
Jake.
Oh, it's the same.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I could maybe see it being me, being a kind of newer character as well. Like maybe that I'm not sure how I would have become integrated with the group otherwise. That maybe they were like, we're looking for a DM, and I was like, okay, that kind of thing. Maybe.
I feel like Amy, your character would definitely be the person who knows it all. Maybe a new person has introduced it, but then Amy's like, I actually already know it all, and I could help do all this, like Johnny going to you secretly to have a plan without you.
That's good.
Yeah.
My character can't be the game master. He doesn't really know the rules.
Good to know. Yeah.
Neither does mine, in fact. Actually.
Yeah, okay. 2 people have no clue what the rules are. 1 person's organising the session. But yeah, we could do it with Adari, that is the GM, with a sort of backup rules lawyer of Holly. You may get some extra secret information, Anna, in which case...
I like it now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. I bet you're happy now. Okay, that's kind of equally established how long you might have been doing this. And I feel like if through some of the bonds that you've got, if you've naturally made friends with Sid, then bringing him along for the ride makes sense, right? I'll open it up. Is there any questions for your teens besides some of the character creation bits, which we could do in slower time in terms of like picking your bike and all of that kind of stuff? Your motivations you can go away and think about. But is there any questions just in your group in general anyone wants to ask that we haven't kind of established? Sweet. All right. In which case then, D&D based then. So, for the D&D world, I know you've all already created a character, which we'll go through in a second. So, without giving too much away, because I want stuff to come out in session and there'll be some extra bits that we do, you're going to be playing in Ancient Netheril in the Forgotten Realms. For those of you that may not already know, this is the flying city of way back when that may or may not have kind of crashed to the ground, and some other stuff's kind of happened and it kind of fucked over magic for a long time. But I wouldn't worry about any of that bit. You're going to be playing in a year that I'm not going to disclose right now, because anybody that knows it will figure out what happens in those years. And you may not figure out until you're well into the campaign. We'll see. But was an ancient magocracy. The height of magic, so you'll be playing in a world where magic is abound around you. We can suspend some of the realities around what you can and can't do. We can kind of push the boundaries here and there. You won't start in the city. You will start on the ground and be finding a way into the city, which again, there'll be some conversations going on in the background about some of the bits that will play into that, and how you end up in it physically. But that is the general theme of it. So in terms of what your characters can do, what they can push, we're very open to that in general. You've all got characters, so we're going to do level 5 characters so that you've got your subclasses, some extra abilities you can sort of push the boundaries yourselves. Happy to do a mix of 2014 and 2024 rules, so we'll kind of be going between bits and pieces. The one 2014 thing that I generally keep is 1, flanking gives you advantage, and 2, the exhaustion rules of 2014. Otherwise it's kind of much of a muchness, and it just depends on your preference on creating your characters, really. Otherwise, why don't we go around and see what character ideas we've got? So anyone that wants to, obviously this is the character that your teen has created and whatever image they want to project into this world. So anyone at all, if you want to start by just shouting out what your character idea is.
Okay.
Go
on. So I want to play a sorcerer. Wild magic specifically. Very much embrace chaos, enjoy the like randomness of the world, and even with some of the like meta magic choices that you get with sorcerer, like they're not overly fussed about controlling the magic. They kind of just want to let it free and are very interested in sort of the events of history that I'm sure you'll fill us in on, but around magic, and how that's manifesting in the world, and why she doesn't have to learn it, but it's all just in her blood.
You can see parallels quite quickly between that and the teen.
Yeah.
Love it.
I've got a name actually as well. I thought because it's a teen, Anixis Frostblood, and she is a tiefling as well.
Of course, Anixis Frostblood. Great. All right. Anybody else got their character?
I can go.
Go for it.
One, I don't know what you think about this, Luke, but I don't know if everyone knows my character since I'm the DM. So I don't I'm happy to explain it now, but I don't know if the other characters would know.
We could say that you kind of had a DMPC. This is not foreshadowing me having DMPCs, by the way, but we could say you kind of had a DMPC of or a character that if you'd swap GMs at some point, so maybe they do know. Yeah. So yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So they are called Eloin. And Johnny mentioned earlier that if we could have an elephant. Ironically, my character in D&D is a Loxodon, so an elephant folk. They are a blood hunter. Their subclass is I had it open and then I closed it, and now I can't remember what the freaking name of the subclass is.
Was it Profane Soul, or am I making that up?
Yes, Profane Soul. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I was like, it begins with a P, and now I can't remember it and can't find it on my character sheet.
Right.
Yes, Order of the Profane Soul, Blood Hunter. Yeah, so I much kind of more sure of themselves coming across in the D&D sense. They're very kind of big and confident and protector kind of type in a sense.
Perfect. All right. Anybody else?
I can go.
Go for it.
Holly plays a rather chaotic soul knife rogue
Nice.
called Hattie Lightfoot. Because Holly is of the goth persuasion, Hattie is of course a Dampier.
Love it. Anything else you want to give us on Hattie, or is that kind of it at the moment?
That's about it at the moment. She's small. She's halfling.
Cool. That bit halfling, it's really cool. Okay. Anybody else, boys?
I'll go.
Go for it.
I'm playing a light domain cleric.
Nice.
I am an Aasimar.
Yeah.
And right now my name is Leo.
Love it.
So yeah, really going into the fact that Damien is quite protective and wants to help. Cleric.
Love it. Okay. Johnny, Connor, which of you wants to go?
I'll go, considering we seem to have been going in alphabetical
Yeah,
order
I know,
again
we
by
may as well
accident.
just keep it up, right?
So my character is Rune. He is a level 5 male fairy College of the Moon bard. So I chose the species primarily because of what everybody always says about the Kids on Bikes character, that he's away with the fairies, so he's lent right into that. Being a musician and into all things emo, he just thought that College of the Moon sounded cool when he was picking his character.
Great.
And he is small,
He's small.
which is the complete opposite of him in real life because he's a lanky ass.
Love it.
Small gang unite. Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Connor.
Shalom. Yeah, I've got Jormund the Frenzied, a Goliath barbarian. I've subconsciously picked a zealot because I'm picking a barbarian to kind of like let loose and escape from real life, but I've subconsciously picked zealot as if like there's always something still peering over me and trying to control what I do, fix things for me.
Interesting.
And also, I've never played a barbarian well, so we'll see how it goes.
Don't come on Bard Shots where you played a barbarian and say you've never played a barbarian. I mean, well is a good caveat. But...
Thank you.
It's just syringe fingers.
Yeah. Maybe I actually hit something this time. Okay, cool. All right, we've got our characters then. In which case, then, I know you've all already done your stats, but we are rolling for HP in this. So, if you can do that, so you're level 5. You can re-roll once. But either with physical die or with digital die on good old D&D Beyond. They sponsor us. No, go for it. And then just shout out what you end up with at the end of it.
Did you say we could re-roll once or re-roll ones?
Reroll ones.
Okay. 5d8 plus my con.
Yeah.
So.
You get
Okay.
8 as the base one, I think.
Yeah.
So you already have an 8, so then you just roll in 4 on top of that.
Yep.
And add con times 5, right? Because con is still added to level 1 HP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you put it into rolled HP, your total of the initial number and then everything on your dice rolls, it will do the con calculation afterwards.
Oh.
What a tool. What technology brings.
But down with the technology, paper all the way.
Happy A Wood hates D&D Beyond.
29. 29. Plus 15.
15. 14.
I rolled a 4, a 6, an 8, and a 2 HP.
Okay.
So I have a max hit points of 38.
38.
I got a 8 for the first dice, obviously, because
Yeah.
it's an 8. 2 7s, a 4, and a 3.
Okay.
So that'll give me, hang on, I had the number in my head a minute ago. 14, 22, 26, 29, 44.
Not bad. 44.
I am old and technology is not on my side. Mine's just I got 44, but it's on D&D Beyond. It's kind of vanished over time.
No worries. I
So-
trust you. Yeah.
It says 5d12, but if I click manage HP, it says to add 20 from my con. So am I doing that?
Right, what is
I
your
usually just
con?
take the average when I'm creating a character rather than hit point bonuses is plus 20 from con. Do I add that to it?
Yeah, we'll be.
So
It's 20.
What's your con
in the
altogether?
rolled
Roll dice. My
yeah,
my
in the rolled
my
HP, it'll be what you put
yeah.
in.
So I've got max con because I'm
Okay, then yeah,
Barbarian.
it will be. Yeah, yeah. That'll be way.
there's 64 in total, which is actually 4 better than when I didn't roll.
Damn. All right. Fair play.
I just
I
looked at
rolled-
that bit to see what the average was. I've rolled the average. 37. Crazy.
37, and then what was yours, Anna?
47, which is
47.
the average for me.
Great. And then Amy, what's yours altogether?
I had to get the calculator out. I got
No worries.
39 in total.
39. All right, pretty decent spread across the board then. So, yeah, your sorcerer with 37, your rogue with 39, your blood hunter with 47, your cleric with 38, your bard with 44, and then your barbarian with 64. That's a pretty good thing altogether. All right.
Protect me, I'm squishy.
You're not that squishy.
I mean, it's not that bad, yeah.
I have to try and figure out how to change my HP on D&D Beyond now. Something for later.
Yeah, just make a note of it. We can figure out D&D Beyond stuff after it. All right, the last couple of things then on your D&D characters, because we're playing in a sort of gnome world, so I don't have to add too much. You've got your characters, we've heard about them. You've got your HP now, and we will be doing, whenever we level up, we'll do a bit of a rolled thing added onto it. But is how long your characters have known each other. I'll kind of add the questions all together and we can just kind of talk about it in round, but how long your characters have known each other. So we can say that by level if it's easier than sort of timeline wise. So what level you've all come together at, what level you may have started your campaign at. If you've got a party name already in mind, if it's related to paper, for fuck's sake. And then any adventures that you think of or incidents that have happened along the way. So, I mean, we're all experienced with D&D. We know sort of the adventures you might have up to level 5. It's not going to be a Tarask, like, let's be real. But anything that you might have encountered along the way and have some kind of bonds over as your D&D characters too. I'll just kind of open it up.
I have a group name.
I'll go for it.
The Cut-Ups.
I like it.
Yeah?
No complaints.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The cut-ups it is. I mean, obviously you could change it
Writing
later
it
on
down.
if you get
It's canon.
upset with it. But yeah.
Yeah, it's right at the top of my note sheet, underlined. It's there.
Not cut through. Okay. I've got an idea for character backstory as well as like
Yeah.
Kids on Bikes backstory. Maybe we actually had another friend who moved town,
Ooh.
and so we've lost a player, lost a character in the party.
Okay. I'm going to add questions to that. What class do you think that they were? So you've got a cleric, sorcerer, bard, rogue, barbarian. Have I missed one? Blood hunter,
Human fighter.
human fighter.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Classic.
Every human fighter you come up against, you're going to be like, is that the person? Okay. What do you think their character might have been called?
Dave.
Murph. Oh,
Dave. Great.
I love how you started saying Dave as I started saying Murph.
Dave
Same
Murph.
vibe.
Perfect.
Dave
Yeah.
Murphy.
Dave Murphy was their character name. They were really not inventive.
Hey.
They added a sir at the start of it.
Sir Dave Murphy. Do you think
Yeah.
that was probably their actual character name as well? Like, as in their teenage name as well? It was Dave Murphy, and then they just went, I'm Sir Dave Murphy.
Yeah,
Okay,
100%.
great.
So they were Murph David was there.
Murph David. Alright, I'm putting that down. Murph David is the team. Okay. This won't come back to bite you all later, don't worry.
What do you mean you played without me?
I've been stuck in
BBEG.
here for 20 years now. Okay, cool. So you had another friend that moved town. Do you think all of you would have known Murph David? I'm just thinking if we've got two people. Okay, Sid's shaking his head, so Sid doesn't know them. So Sid, you're the replacement then.
I think that, well, because if I brought Sid in, then maybe I don't know them as well. So
Okay,
maybe
yeah.
the other four needed a new DM.
Yeah.
Not a new, or needed a DM because someone was the DM and didn't want to be anymore. And Murph David also left as a player, so I brought in Sid to substitute.
You'll never be him. How dare you stand where he stood?
We're
I'm gonna go and sit in the back room and listen to Dashboard Confessional all night now.
All right. Okay. Okay. So some of you may have been playing these characters longer than others. Then, so for the people that that knew Murph David and the previous GM, which we've yet to name, do you think you started at level 1 or slightly later?
I think we
Yeah,
definitely
level
started
one.
on level 1.
Level
And it
1.
was, and we went, oh no.
Okay.
And leveled up quite quickly to level 3, and then we're like, okay, now we can leave it a little bit.
Then leveled up to 3. What level do you think Murph David and the other GM left?
Oh, at 3, just as it was getting good.
Left at 3, great. Okay, in which case then you guys all as a party then, and we'll say Anna, your character brought Sid in, so you started at 4 and now you're 5. So maybe you've just got to level 5 because that makes sense. So you've had a couple of adventures as your little party together. As much as I want to explore more about Murph David and the other GM, which if anyone's got a name, shout it out. Between level 4 and 5 then, what adventures do you think taking place? It doesn't have to have been in Ancient Netherrealm, it could have been any kind of campaign setting, but then you've gone, actually we're level 5, should we pivot to this instead? But anything you've come up against, it doesn't even have to be sort of setting, it can just be we fought a load of cultists or whatever.
Got through the first half and lost mine to Fandelver.
Oh god. Okay.
At level 4.
Yeah, to break the Nubian, like.
Yeah, okay. And then
I
when-
think my
it's just-
character would have definitely ran a Death House 1-shot or 2-shot.
Nice.
It's exactly her aesthetic.
Yeah. and it's probably still annoyed that you're not just doing Curse of Strahd.
Yeah. Can we not just do the rest of Curse of Strahd instead?
Great. All right. I mean, yeah, that's fair. So the first time I've lost mine to Phandelver. We've done a Death House 1-shot or 2-shot. Any other things that you think you might have had, either as these characters or as other characters?
We were going to do a 1-shot. We accidentally did a mini campaign, and it's based in the other town that we don't like.
Are we going to go full meta and say you did a Kids on Bikes campaign in the other town you don't like?
Campaign.
Great, I'm putting that in.
BBG was a pencil sharpener or something. A shredder.
Okay.
The BBG was called Shredder.
Perfect.
And he hated tortoises.
Cool. Okay. Anything else anyone wants to add on those bits and pieces?
Say there's definitely been a wild magic incident that everybody's been exposed to.
Fireball.
My first fireball.
A fireball,
Yeah.
Perfect. Love that one.
Yeah.
Everyone's still salty about it in some form or another.
That's why the
What?
previous player left, because you cast a spell and it killed his character because of the fireball.
Are we killing Sir
I'll take
David
that.
Murphy? Okay.
Gone full circle.
No
I'm
one
so
had
looking forward to
Revivify
playing him.
yet.
No. Great.
Can't afford a diamond at level 3. What are you talking about?
Oh, true that. Okay. Sweet. All right. The one other thing I want to resolve is that we have a rogue with a gun. Amy, feel comfortable saying any ideas you've got about how they've got a gun in what? I mean, in this setting, would technically not be massively gun heavy, but I'm happy to allow it, as we've said. But
I mean, I'm happy to not use a gun. I just saw it and
can have
went,
it.
oh, I've never used a gun before.
you can absolutely have a gun. I kind of want you to have a gun now.
But I think she came to a session one day and had like her brother. She was tidying up her brother's toys, and then she had like this little toy pistol with her. And she's like, "I brought a prop. I'm going to have a gun."
Nice.
The world's least stealthiest rogue. Bang.
Your quest is to find a silencer in this world.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Okay, so at least 3 of you have all traveled together since level 1 and had a few incidents along the way and played in various settings. Your GM and your bard have come in from level 4, so you've had a little bit of an adventure of Lost Mines to bring everyone up to speed, and then you're pivoting because obviously none of you can keep to one campaign for 5 minutes. You're all teenagers. You're pivoting to this instead. Great. Any questions on the D&D side of stuff before we leave it there?
Do we level up?
You know that inspiration I gave you? It's taken away. I forgot about that question doing 1-shots for so long. All right, okay. In which case, then we will end our session 0 there. So, for the audience watching, stay tuned on our socials at NomadicBard93 on pretty much every platform to find out more about when this campaign will be coming out and the adventures this ragtag group of teens and weirdo D&D characters get up to. But until then, we'll say goodnight. So thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye.